Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. I'm going to play a little bit of fantasy, fantasy. As well, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 14, the MMO. Well, everything is working correctly, like planned. Seems like it works. Plans. Before I'm going to start the stream, I think it's a good idea if everybody gets some water with them. In team, you are all getting some thirstiness. Yeah, being thirsty is not really good. I have some some kind of herbal tea mix I made. There's lavender in my tea and marigold and mint and bee boom. Tastes good. I think it's one of my more great types of tea that I make. I'm going to try if I can stream the game, or if it's too bad. It depends on you. If you think I can play it, I think I cannot do the next expansion. I need to wait for that. So I think the game will be harder on my computer, and my computer is quite old. Hey, gross! How are you doing? So, I hope my game is doing well today. Hope I'm not lagging today. Like in the beginning when I did try it last time. Maybe I'm going to close some windows before my computer's crashing to save some space. Instead of doing that, well, I am You missed me? You were in my stream yesterday. Why do you miss me? I have tea, so basically that's what I ran out of some tea. This marigold there, and so yeah, yesterday was so long ago. I mean, I don't think yesterday was that too long ago. It feels like ages to me. It was also in the evening, so it was not even that long ago. I mean, it was not even 24 hours ago. I wish I could eliminate this rain. The rain in the game makes me lag. Why do you think Why do you think I have the best laugh? I think I laugh a bit like an hyena. Well, that sounds like a fox. Look up. Look up. This proceeds of tents. Those reverend camps are squadrons at the mercy of the elements and predator bows. The city mighty walls often offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is, and unless bested by the hand of Nilp himself, no fortune could ever hope to afford drawing in Ida. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and and 5 since the last calamity. Yet the pound of poverty has grown more desperate, none less. Us, the Sultana. The blame falls on me. Your hounds have been killed. Your hunts have been killed, my grand. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is absolutely obstinately I must work to overcome. I should we pass on? I should follow the roads to unholy hill. careful, guys. She is a dragon spirit essence. What? What are you saying? Are you are you talking still about my ramblings from yesterday? I was making a joke that I was a black dragon. Well, I was extremely sleepy. Yeah, when I'm sleepy, I say sometimes silly stuff. But I'm not a black dragon. Am I? Is that not exactly what a black dragon will say? Peter. Huh? Have I agreed to that? It was there. In this worldly and remarkable place. That my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at that time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our investigatings in East Tunnel. Then the untamable wrong sides clomb their carriage by this day. It is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an attempted plan to assassinate. Ronald was often to repound the investigation and bring me the truth. He assumes I must surely grieve, but I refuse. Even if my parents' deaths were by a monastery, we should only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villain, those who plotted to put me on the throne as an bridled pup, were every behind or by or reach. Took this plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of the citizens, quite unaware of the consequences of my actions. Would you have for you and me? I should think how many good souls pay the price of my nepotism. But I am no longer a child. I received regretting the words. Witness objects, and well, I will not be used as a pawn in the mono Monris damage game. Forgive me. Forgive my outburst. You are one of my favorite people. To whom I feel I can't speak my mind. Come, let us return to Uda and visit the Colosseum. If I was a snail, do you still think I'm pretty? Alright, let me go here. So I make some really punchy snack that I'm eating right now. A seaweed in there, but it is... I think I put too much seaweed in it. It tastes so salty. I'm a... Ah. Good. Some name. Bring Gladiator Guild. Allow me to welcome you. So, you like to order? Oh, I know what this one is. This is the Paladin Guild. What you're going to do? Sorry, I'm be back in a second. Need to get some. Nothing.
To now and our wonderful speakers, I extend your very
Why are you in my voice channel? By the way. Why are you hanging out there? It's you, VC. I am on stream. I often don't join voice chats when I'm on stream. Except when I'm streaming with somebody. And we do the same stuff. For the moment, I'm becoming the Sultana. And from the moment I become the Sultana, I found myself thrusted into an endless pile of documents, slitting and ceremonies. years, I simply signed it. There wasn't told to. I was told to sign, and sat where I was told to sit, blissful, observant to what any of it meant. Yet, one good day, things did come from that incredible chapter in my life, for it was due to an official visit to the custom that I first met Gbor. That I had been invited to attempt was not at all what I expected. There had a pin of Bill. There had built the Bill of Alamigo against some dozens of rebel gladiators. Blanket toch I was. I would not stand for so absurd of injustice. Determined to be a fair fight, one man against the other, and my royal wish was duty granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which has been argued for about to die on the stage that day. Regardless, my investigation meant that Rachmond had but a single option to this pair, which he totally did, and when knelt before me to receive the winning pearl, he swore that he would one day offer me his blades in servants, surrounded as I was by layers of manipulation, lies and manipulation. I confess, I had dismissed it as a pleasant piece of a traitor. But as you know, Brugmond is a man of his word. Toch, it took him another 5 years to fight on the blood scent. He assumed an fortune so great as to not only buy his freedom, but to seal the syndicate. But sailed on the syndicate, and then I had my blade. hoor.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Sham. Raban!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Ul'dah!
Can't express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. But loved me, loved for me is not what the Grand Seer for his grandchild was. But up on the matter of government, I can't turn to my. I can't turn to my bodyguard and meet 7 or common, sir. With the authority of his second position was the first sword I called wield. He was the only edge could have cut the string that bound me. Hey Mango, welcome for coming. I think I'm going to get this stack of gold. I have tons of food in the game. Are you doing good, Mango? must make haste. We must make haste. My absence will not go untold by the Sultan swore for long. There are other places I want to visit. To the Hazard's Observatory. I made some beetroot powder today. I did dry some beetroots. We must... Yeah, beetroot. The red beets, so. I did dry some last year. I did grind the dried ones up into a powder. I have from my garden far too much food. Have made... have you made beetroot beetroot juice? Hit me, please. Yeah, so I have always from my garden a whole lot of beetroot and so. And I harvested some of them and I made some food from it. Where is it? No, that's probably not the right place. Need to find... Where was it again? Oh! It's the dark... It's the black mage place. Where the black mages are. I don't know all the places out of my head, but I know that's the guild where you become black mage in this game. Yeah, so I've made powder also from it, so if I want to make some beetroot snack or if I want to put some beetroot taste into a smoothie, I can put that in there. And there's also some seaweed in there and some other stuff. I also made a little bit powder of daikon, carrot and beetroot. Because I made some juice from that, and then I turned that juice into powder. The pulp, I mean. By dehydration. When the calamity threatened, Uber led the Allied forces into battle on the island of the calamity, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart, and that Loxi would have the power to round the 12. Oh, I think that is That was the grandfather of the twins, I think. Of the twins. Mm. I pray with all my... That's... Since that day, I make it an custom to visit this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here, I seek the blessing of Tali. Refresh upon my choices, reflect on my choices, and ask myself if I am fully fulfilling my duty as Sultana. You are rightfully celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in thousands battles for the good of Eosia. In such a same way, I believe the measures of the monarchy lease in Halsey led her people in time of adversity. If I am to be a sultana worthy of that name, I can't turn blind eye to the troubles facing Uda. I have chose my path, Sylvania, with El Amigo. Now free from imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the reference race. Yeah, I have a lot of zucchinis too. I place all my zucchinis in my... I have a lot of them in my fridge. Not in my fridge, in my shed. Outside, where my bikes are. And that's where I store them. Oh gosh. I was having so much. Zucchinis really grow fast. Alright. Maybe this... Alright. Many displayed that El Amigo seek to begin the long trail home. To facilitate that proceeds, I have to make a small contribution. An artisan school in Rocker Race for any who wishes to learn a new trade. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. Those people will need strength and employment if they were to survive. And in this time, you just trade should profit. Certainly, where and how do allocants necessary to fund it is, of course, another question. I may not, why not seek advice of one who employs refugees? Might you ask a member of the Senate for advice? Oh, I think I'll do the other one. A wise suggestion. Maybe visit the golden saucer is in order. It's part is a member of the syndicate, and he is one of the few who paid refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you accurate with the Goldbard's ST? I'm not sure. If I'm lying here. I'm not always really good with names. Then I need not explain this nature. Let's make our way to the landing. I will see that this world is sent. That word is sent to the golden saucer. Goldbond should be only too glad to receive us. Alright, so what should we do, Goblin? Okay. Oh yeah, I can't teleport directly into the golden saucer. Because that's where my teleporter port is. So how many zucchinis did you harvest, Gross? Mango. Are you eating some mangoes right now? Or I was wondering about it. Oh, I need... Seems like I'm just thinking about... What did I place all in those things? I know some of the beetroot that I was trying, I tried together with... Cocos nuts, flakes, and flax seeds, so they are also in there. I have rent on board of a popular airship before, but this should be my first visit to the Golden Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. Let's go to the Golden Saucer and back them. Oh. Yep. Shit. I'd had description of. I had heard descriptions of this spectacle, yet I have never dreamed it would be so bright and infesting. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't possibly. We didn't come here to farm away of royal coins. Godmar will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore those random gambling temptations. Wise of you, Sultana. Gambling is not wise. You shouldn't spend the royal coins on gambling. This place is a casino, basically, here. It's a bit a strange casino. Oh yeah, I know where it is. It is on top of here. It's a bit confusing. Hey, there's no more. I believe this is where we meet Lord Mandaville. Should we sit here waiting for his coming? Oh, this guy! He's also dressing up like Santa. With the Santa. With the Christmas event. Really funny. I didn't know he was owning also this place. My apologies, my Greece. I hope to keep you waiting. No apologies are necessary, Godmar. My quest was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available at such a short note. Now, then that is in Transylvania and the Sultana herself who come to call. There is no more important. There's no more important emergence. As promised. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have you thoughts on how the crown might best aid the revolutions. Residing in Aline. Are you aware? I'm sure. And that many of Alamico displaces sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homelands, and you are also aware how they will refuse without shields and work situations, and then I would use our national wealth to spare them the suffering. That advice of you for me on the matter of how it might best be distributed. The unusual circumstances of our the unusual circumstances of our meeting, and your grace chooses compassion would suggest me to discern for a honest and unfathomed option. I should give you one. My advice to you is stop taxing. Stop taxing Ida's wealth to save. Stop taxing the Ida's wealth to save Ida's refugees is a terrible idea. You choose. Your propose. My propose. You oppose my opposition. More. My empathy. I agree with your grace. That the refugees must have homing and employment. But what proof is that Uda is in this agreement? Prove it. After all you have done for displacement, I took you the very last person to seek the benefits of their proof. Okay. Proof it. After all you have done for criminals displacement, I thought you were the very least person to seek benefits from their misfortunes. Forgive me, my grace. Forgive me, my grace. But you are the appearance to be laboring under forgive me, my grace. But you're appear to be lobbying under a appreciation. It is the fine endurance to suggest that one of that one fellow... It is on fine endurance to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your situation is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For a war, all or potential, or potential. We are indulgent creatures by nature. If for all our potential, we are in the indolent indulgent creatures by nature. If in concern or charity is all we know, then we are begin to rely on it, to expect it. I don't really like this guy. And then we should consider Udaan's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of or spending on the nation's coins, not to improve their lot, but the natures of the desolate citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. That also makes sense. I mean, you're in Europe. I see a lot of people complaining about that the government seems to give too much money to immigrants and people that are displaced, and too little about their own people. And I think that can be a reason why left-wing parties seem to lose a lot of support. I see where he comes from. Let us say that. Even though I might not agree, but I think one of the reasons people often are getting angry is because we're giving too much money. We don't tax the rich enough. We shouldn't tax. I think we should have a kind of different system of taxation. I mean, our current system, it's really bad in a lot of ways, I think. One of the reasons, I think, it's because we don't tax wealth. Not really. There are so many loopholes that rich people can use to basically not pay their fair taxations. Also, the whole percentage model was maybe more fair in the past, but today some people get not earn, get something like 2,000 times more than others. So even if you tax them with a rate of 50% compared to 20% lower asset, then still the stuff that I keep is still absurdly more higher. It is not a fair system of taxation. I think need to be overseen. And also the bounties for breaking certain laws should be also dependent on income, like they do in Finland. But it is sometimes that's out of the game's world, of course. Just some rambling. Surely, it is not Your Grace's intention to foster new assessment, resistance, but to spread goodwill. Then, indeed, then any support I pray to the rebels must prevent themselves sufficiently well. Also serves the independent people of Judah. Aha! If real life politicians were actually doing stuff like this, but they seem not to do a lot of the time. You have given me much pondering, Lord Manaville. I thank you for the contrary. Ouch. Perfect. Profit. The thought never ever crossed my mind. But standing around labeling my activity will not do any good. I should consider my lesson learned. Pass on. Sylvania, are you proceeding equipped with any set of material? If my philosophy is objective to keep above it, it should seem wise to consult someone with knock or business. Ordinarily, I won't trust any agent of the East Trading Company. But if you had this fellow in the East, High East, sir, I am content to land late by you. You may repay. You may repay my fate by an journeying to Kudu and speak with him on my behalf. It's true. I am to visit those shores. I have not the legend to landing sea now. Assume you will travel as a treasure. I should wait for your reports at the Aetheran in Uda. A fair journey to you. Welcome back! Did you do something? You were saying you were not able to chat. Did you do something? Mango. I was wondering where you did go. I was washing dishes. Oh, okay. I was wondering where you were. So, waited for a connection back. Oh, do you need to log into internet? Okay. I remember here in the past, people needed to... I hear that from the older kids, so when I was not on school, that people in the past needed to log into their internet. And I was like a bit shocked. I didn't know people needed to log into the internet in the past. Need to call in. Yeah, they needed to call in into the internet. So in the 90s, so the early 90s. So I think or so. People needed to call into the internet. Apparently, they needed to call some number, and then they were going on the internet. The internet was connected to your mobile. Or so. It was a bit strange. Yeah. Was it ever, have you ever seen... so you have never experienced that? Oh. You never have to... you were never... You never did hear your parents calling into the internet with the mobile? Okay. What kind of tea do you have right now? And just come back. Oh, I see your message now. We are already had this small thing where you paid per a load on it, and then you can connect to a phone. Okay. Also, I took today's mobile phones are gigantic. Apparently something like more than 20 years ago, 25 years ago, the first mobile phones were so extremely big. They were so big that you were not able to put them in your pants and that you needed to have a separate bag for them. They were the size of a zucchini. That was silly, and there was a gigantic antenna on it. My father's first mobile was so big. I am gonna go, but have fun. Thank you. I'm playing some games for still, for I think an hour or so. then I'm going. Okay, where was he again? Oh yeah, this place is a bit laggy. There's too many buildings for me here. So I think this area is a bit more laggy than other parts. Are you going to make dinner, Gross? Or are you going to work? Greetings, Honor, Madam? Don't call me a madam. Will you be entering the ruby? Yeah. Sultana. To what do I have the pleasure? Okay, you think he did log off? I see him still on Discord, so I was like. Sultana. Sultana, to what do I own the pleasure? Sultana, to what action should I do for him? Sultana, to what do I own the pleasure? Or have you come here on business? I beg you. Pardon? Here greetings. The Sultana will have my opinions on how to best invest the wealth of Uda. My dear Sultana, have you to thank? I have to thank you for this recognition. I'm sure. I am flattered that you come to me. Truly flattered. But why settle for a low acquaintance when you can't help the master upon the matters of profit? There is no so better record to advise her grace on Carmen than Lolito. A man who would mourning morning extends as their cell the fit of his garment robes as gold. I should be happy to archive a meeting for you. So, yes, so say at this science former headquarters in Tamil. The walking set should seem suitable, not fenced for recognition. Won't you think? Very well, Zavania. May your dealings prove true, fruitful. But we don't trust him. You're so Lolorito was trying to. Lolorito is a really greedy, selfish guy. Okay, I'll have to go back to our grace. Welcome back, Sylvania. Did you Americans friend have any useful advice to share? What? With your letter? And you agreed to this? I am well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the motorists at arm's length. And he in particular. May I can't live in fear of that man. I must learn how to treat him with if I am the ruler. Uda. The ruler Uda. Effectively. Very well. I will meet with Let us go ahead to the walking scent and prepare his coming. Yeah, really, your Rito is a really creepy guy. He tried to kill. That's about. Yeah. He is a really bad guy. I don't know. He tried to kill the Sultana also, and he manipulated another a member of the Senate to do his bidding. He's really and then he tried to save her Grace by making her a maidservant, grow a sleeping potion. He's really manipulative. I really don't like your Rachel. So this is where the science first confronted. I have heard many tales, but never caught an visit to work. The hours of meeting draws near, and I should gather my tools. Pray to see it that we have a property, a room to ourselves. Yeah, he's the richest merchant, so he's
a personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help. You have made your point. 'Tis indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira? Hmm?
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I'm most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Huh, I am impressed, your grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gir Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Mhm. Let's look. I think this one.
Yes, a quarry town certainly does carry the potential for profit. At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
Hmm. Hmm. Salty. This sultry. Unlock.
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Uldar and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents, I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that.
Clearly, you want me to say the sultry?
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Sultry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included.
Your own... You should still make your own family rich again.
Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient. And in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gil.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production.
Extraction. Ugh. Do you hear that? He wants to exploit those people.
The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders. Just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
If you want to do it, Your Grace, be careful. This guy is really manipulative. Yeah, she is really cute, the Lalavel. Do you now know why I think Lolito is really manipulative and a bit creepy? I mean, this word choice, extraction, sounds really like exploitative. So, because when you extract something, you take it from some other place to make some other place richer. So that's what extraction is. Really be careful with dealing with people like him. I fear it will be many years before I feel the consequences for taking part of such negotiation. But I should not complain. We have one little interaction and his interest, and second, his involvement experience. Thank you. I should have done it without your... The Sultana is still really young and really naive, I think. But yeah. Little Rito! He's some guy that you need to keep on a leash. You can't give him too much wiggle room, because otherwise he's going to stab you in the back. That's what I feel. Or go do stuff you don't want. Get you involved in something you don't want. Our source is decent. I should return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on the implementation of the project plan. If you would prevail upon you, if I would privilege upon your one more time, Sylvania, I would ask you, constantly the details of our Nicolation Commander X on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together, we should have laid the groundwork for the endurance which promises to benefit the people of Alamigo and Uda both. Okay, so let's... I'm going here now, so... Sylvania, you're back. What did Namarus? Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your outings with the Sultana? Ah. Sure. Uber, yes. Said, he's going to return to Uda. But she didn't sure want him to. Tell me. Tell us something we don't know. But I possess to hear, see, continue to help or recruits come home. And this plan can see the and this plan to rebuild the soul just make a lot of sense. Quite how convinced he is her. Quite how you convinced her to seek help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn or advise. But on a more particular note, Lisa, assuming to interfere the government alert to accept Adam's proposal. I have one covenant I should like you to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover portion of investments. We have fortune of our disposal, after all, and allowing Uda to profit the entire capital will afford little too much control. Honestly, Abano, it's like Kuhani never happened. What exactly does ruthless profiteers have to do with earning our trust? Yes, but but you make a good point. The first thing first. We need to discuss this proposal with the Sultana residents. This Vicecar, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I like to hear about the whole thing. The idea before agreeing to anything. Rightful away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Zelvania? I might need to build into details. Then I should come as well. Better wishes to discuss figures. My knowledge of the nation's finance may prove useful. This information. I hope we can at least hope the involvement of the science will at least make it so that Lolorito is not doing too much damage. Because Lolorito is... he is a really suspicious guy. He's really suspicious. It is extraction of resources. What matters of mercy brings your youngins to old about time? Oh. Now you want to rebel the soldiery? Granddad! Giovannia tells me about the idea. Well, back me. Well, back me. We know about the coins or the hands to build this place back to how it was. But sounds like that's about to change. There's just one more wrinkling in your plans. It doesn't account for all the nattling crumplings up to eat everyone who comes near the shore. And the king used to send soldiers to go the beggars. But the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad. Don't worry, Granddad. We will take care of that. Commander Nax has been talking about standing to about the portal. I'm sure she received my log. Let's ask. I appreciate that, with my lads. It's truly high quote. So, does this mean you're doing better with the blades of yours? I can train, yes. I've been training, yes, but mostly kill Imperials. You're come. Expect to hunt monsters? Didn't you? Savania, thank you. Could cast an eye over the local beasts and teach me how to deal with them. Why can we not just try to use Aetherflow to communicate with them or so? Kinda sounds like a golem. Ah, let's not waste any time. Let's not waste any time. I see you're by the lure. Oh, well. You are busy and tending to the local fauna. I should have Master Valet explain me exactly what require the residents of the story to its former glory. Yeah, I wish there was a way also where I can communicate with the monsters also by using Aetherflow. Also, I mean, everything communicates with Aether in this world. So why can we not just try to communicate with the fauna? And ask them to move out, or if there's a way that we can live in harmony. Like with, well, I mean, with black bears in the United States. Black bears actually, some people live in harmony with. Some places people live with a lot of black bears in around the village, so maybe they're just misunderstand. Harmony is not their way. It's sad. It's always so human-centered. Damn humans. Right then, Savania. I got the spy glasses here. You can use to take close look at the past. Once you are got their manner, I can tell you. You can tell me what to do. Should we? Discover weakness. mean, the world is it's not just us. The world is from all the living beings. Good being is not just humans. There are so many different. Leaf tracking. Observe the jar to determine its functionalities. I don't know what I need to look at. I mean, I click on different things. That would be a big point. I don't know what I need to click on. A community of fan. Okay, I'm going to look it up where I need to click on. Controller. Oh no. Where's the jar? I see people saying that on the forum that there's somewhere in a jar. But where in the jar? Okay, I did find the right place. It is really a nightmare. The choppy entire body is protected by heart, carrot, and channel. But the entire side of the head looks so soft and vulnerable. Yeah. So you look like you found Jerry and Yari, and that's saying hitting Xia lying snug in a rock. Any suggestions? Just hit it hard as you can. Aim on the soft underside of the heads. Victory under the heads. Right. Wish my luck. About a big serpent. Thank you, Sultana. I just, as you told me, the well-going went down. Snug potential. Let's potatoes. Sack of potatoes. Let's find something else. Oh, you were saying I sound like Gollum? Was there some when I was talking with his voice and the sound and the voice of his grandfather? I was sounding like I was Gollum. My precious, my precious. What did he say? They want to take Gollum's precious from him. I want to take his special from him. Gollum. Alright, let's look. feel really good for my voice to doing that. I think I can handle the yelling so should I try to do try something different? What else is there out there? Search around the, you may camera as well. El Goblino. Huh. I don't know what it is. Let me look. Let me look. I don't know. What is El Goblino? It looks like a red goblin. Yeah, and then the voice actually sounds like a goblin. Goblin. My precious. Hands are large and powerful, but destroying its core quotes a rather assault column. You sense the power pulsing from behind behind the gloom. Why is that starting into my soul? Just hit it very hard. Really hard. As hard as you can. Should I say that, or should I destroy the core? I think that it is really funny to say that you should really try to hit him really hard. Oh my god, I want to do that. Hard as I can. Well, smell. Often the best here. Oh my, this is really funny. I make it harder for him because it was so funny to say that. But look at you, he survived. It was funny. To make him work for it. It's not easy. Fight with those liberal term of it's not easy. Fighting with the liberate of Ilamergo, watching your every move. But I got the job done. Thanks for your advice. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. We should head back to the soul before our grandfather starts worrying. I've been slipping into places and pets the yummiest hatchlings. I will have probably a better computer around December, maybe? I hope earlier. I'm saving up for a better computer so I have better frame rates, so with streaming. Because the farther I come in the games and the games today, the release today, the harder my computer have with streaming it in good quality. I see you're. I see you're turned into one piece, dealing with those beasties. Did I hit you? Yeah! I brought them myself after a bit of inquiries from Savania here. Like one, I smashed what I learned with others. You should have no trouble keeping them so clear. A fine young man you're become with her. A fine young man indeed. Too often too late. Too often too late. I hear tales of folks never coming, folks over in the city, drunk on glory and hunger for revenge. Their hands soaked frailty in the past. But we need to set our sights to the future. One thing which improves our lot. Things like getting the distillery ready to welcome our long-lost countryman and countrywoman. Alright, let's talk to Alvino here. This boy here. He's so small. Look how much smaller he is than my character. I think he's half of my length. He's so small. And apparently, my character is the same race as Alvino here. We're both Allisons, but he is really small. And I'm really tall. It seems winner of us It seems aware of us the Zelda is secretly well in the hunt. Secretly well in the hunt. I meanwhile have discussed the next step with with Master Welch. Completed my investigation of the site. Well, with a little work, but the Vanguard built here will make into a very popular dealing. Message from General Amala. Feeling. I fell asleep for 3 seconds. Oh, I guess it is really late for you, is it not? So, I'm going to stop in soon or so, after I finish this part, and then you can go to sleep, because I think it is really late for you. My apologies for the interruption, miss. I'll be here until you're finished. Of course. I've been here until then. My apologies for the interruption, miss. But the general will speak with you at your ease. Confidence. Do not fear. Apology to be around my account. I will remain here to hamper out the finer details with better. Act as inquisitor with our business partners in Uda. Should you go? I gather General Amon asking asking about you to wait here for him. The men gathered in Alamigo quarter. My apologies again, miss. Farewell. I've been streaming for already 2.5 hours. I've been yapping for 2.5 hours already. Wow, that's a lot. I've been yapping a lot. Playing with my voice. Mob. Okay. Okay. Hope this quest is not too long. I might just stop by that cross.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
So it's asking me where I am right now. Okay, let's go. Their lives would be for filtered. Execute is not the answer.
You would spare these animals? Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
Okay.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamigan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did.
I bear. Okay.
Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done.
Father,
Yep, people.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
That took longer than that took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that settles. I rebel. That now. We may have problems there. We might have a problem there. A group of Sultanas has arrived at the main gate, and I can't meet the perla of those at once. That summoned the primal. They insist they be allowed to attend the coronation. Lily is trying to reason with them, but she may need help. Investigation. I invested that and to all those. Let's look. We are covering more of or conversations. Are you okay? So, yeah, I was eating something, and there was something in my throat. I was eating dehydrated seaweed snacks, so, and they were sticking in my throat. Also, maybe all the voices also make my throat a bit dry. We had best to go and see for ourselves, Pippin. Take the command of our forces and be ready to battle. Zavania, you're dealt with those quarrels before. I have you at my side. Yeah, I have tea, but my tea is far too hot to drink. I should have made it this hot. So I have there's some mint in my tea, some bee balm, and there is what is the name of it? It's marigold flower also. So I was making some herbal tea, but yeah, like I was saying, I make the water for too warm for me to drink, and I have it in a bottle that also keeps the yeah marigold. You can make tea from marigold. They are growing in my garden. There's also some rosemary in there. Sylvania! Ripper! Gons! It's so good to see you! Sleer. How's it going? We have not forgotten how your sleet against the Lady of Blessings. So, but we did not come here to shed blood. Your claim to see honor with all how call al her. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome as envoy of the Atamina. It is our wish. You are welcome, but we can't endure the summoning of a primal. If you want to enter the palace, we must ask you first surrender your crystal jewels. We have. You have my word that it will be returned to you when you're meeting it over. Hey, Aria! Thanks for coming! So this is where I'm in the story, in Final Fantasy XIV. We will so do as your askets, but we will not have you have not the weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's close. That we are going to get to an compromise. We should have the people send guard. Let them keep. Let them keep. their swords. And then we should have an agreement. Let's way to our meeting chamber. Meeting chambers. Why do I have the feeling we are working a venom in our midst? Okay. That was a short quest compared to the one before there. I feel like this may be a good place to stop soon and get some food. I've been streaming for 2 hours and nearly 50 minutes. That is quite some time to yap around. So, probably being tomorrow back. I hope my computer is still... My computer has probably some more troubles with it than it should be. Yeah, almost 3 hours. I almost went streaming for 3 hours straight. About talking with different accents. It's a question mark. That's the name of the quest. So, Mango, I hope you're having a very nice day today. I guess it is very late for you. I remember it is something like... From what I remember, it's around 6 hours later for you. So I think that means that it's for you right now nearly 12:30 midnight. Yeah. That's quite late. I hope you sleep well. I'm going to stream tomorrow again, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Final Fantasy. Maybe I'm going to do one. I need to think about which times I'm going to try. I need to find a way, a time, maybe that it is less lagging. Sometimes it's more lagging than other times. Some areas in this game are really lagging for me because my computer being old. If I have my new computer, that will be saving me a lot of lagging. Will be a strong computer than I have right now. Afternoon, it's kinda laggy. Oh! Internet in your afternoon... so early morning internet is less laggy for you? Is that what I understand correctly? That's nice. Also, speak you, Arya, I speak you curry Senia. I think in something like 45 minutes or so. Yeah, we were going to do some exercise with the 3 people. I'm not sure if you're still lurking here, Arya. Arya is some. Yeah, we were me, Arya, and Arya's, I think, fiance, boyfriend. I don't know what they are. Roommates. And Sarah and my other friends. So Saria we're going to do something what is called ffxiv, which is really nice. Okay, roommates. Roommates? I don't know what they are. But I'm going now. Hope to speak you all. I'm going to, yeah. Yeah, I really need to get some quick some food in before I'm going to do exercises. Alright, take care.